Hello everybody and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt. I love when the microphone decides to just stop working. It's hilarious every single flipping time. Alright, so last time we were making syngas. Refined syngas. None of that syngas you get from the store. No, this syngas is refined. Ooh. So we are currently trying to make activated carbon. I'm also trying to remember exactly what we were doing last time. Congratulations on Dava for fastest cat. I did say that, but you know, it doesn't work when things don't work. Not? Increase quality. Let's do it. So I've been gone for a little bit. Quality syngas, exactly. So I am just going to play a little bit of catch up here. I thought I did catch up earlier, but now I'm looking at it, I have no idea what I'm doing again. That's okay. So we are getting coal dust. That's through there, yes. And then with the coal dust, we will put that high pressure furnace into here. Yes. So there's going to be a bunch of things that we could do here to make the refined syngas. Nitrogen's the next thing we need. And after we have that and some syngas, we can probably do it like this. Like that, then the syngas comes in the... Yeah, it works way better. Okay, so we're just trying to get everything together. Now, I did do some work on what I'm going to do next. So what I'd like to do next is get some hot air going through. My factory is slow at the moment for the basis of we don't have enough hot air or glass. One or the other is a problem, and we'll probably go and fix one of those today. Next we need nitrogens. So that shouldn't be a problem. We're going to connect, we're going to still build all of this stuff. That's not a huge problem either. It's just kind of funny at the moment. So pressurized air makes pressurized air. That's step one of making pressurized air. Then you turn the air into stuff. We need two of these. Yeah, that looks about right. Move that over to here, give us a bit more room. And then we get this nitrogen contaminate, which we then throw into there. We will be then connecting all this stuff up very soon. Like, we'll have to build all this stuff for it. And that's not going to be a problem. That's just, it is what it is, right? And we should have an exhaust pipe. Don't need this oxygen. Get out of here, oxygen. You are useless and nobody likes you. Anyway, that's how you hurt the feelings of oxygen. But rude, actually, now that I think about it. But you know what? Sometimes I'm a rude, crude dude, as they say. We do also need to get zinc in here at some point. You know what? That's the one thing I don't think I've planned for. Maybe I have. I'd like to think I've planned for such an event, but I don't really think I have. Okay. Now this is all, the whole reason we're getting refined syngas is so we can work towards niobium something. We're doing all this so we can get logistics Pinobots. Once we do that, then we can start having a proper bot mall, which is going to take a while to design as well, but hey, welcome to Pi, I suppose, where everything takes a lot longer to make than you'd expect. Okay, then what we need to do is get this air back through here. And we need to acknowledge the fact that this should be a top-up valve. A underflow valve? Underflow valve. I used to do these with, whatchamacallits? With pumps and the like, but turns out it's probably just easier to do it that way. Okay, so that is that all sorted. So now we just need to get the chemical plant, which is going to need the hydrogen chloride, which comes from here. Okay. What time is it? Why is it this early? Wait, what time is it? Why is it this early? Why are you awake? It is, for me, 7 o'clock, or 7:15. Why is it so early? I think if you woke up at 7:15 in the evening, you've woken up late. And why are you awake? I mean, that's a look into yourself sort of question on that one, I'm afraid. You know, no one can truly tell you why you're awake. Number go up! Damn well should. No, I love the enthusiasm. The enthusiasm makes it. We don't have a drop station here, do we? Okay, we need another. Okay, where are we going to drop it? Oh, it looks like we've already actually planned that. Going to sleep? Alright, night tier off. Thanks for joining us. Wait. Oh. Wait. I've already actually, okay, this was the plan for the zinc. Oh, I was already zinking about this one. Lovely. I love it when I zinc ahead. There'll possibly be more zinc puns if I'm not careful, but try to cap it there. Okay, so zinc, is that the one that we were doing before? I think that's nickel. How much zinc do we have? It seems like enough. I'm gonna go on temporary holding, but that one's stuck because someone didn't signal these trains. Classic Seif. Okay, I guess I'll have to sort those out shortly. Can I get a zinc drop station, and can I just sort of steal that? Hopefully it goes the right direction. It does. Well, more or less. And then we go flip horizontally. And then we are Gucci, as the kids say. Specifically when they are Gucci. Okay, and that sorts the zinc out. Nice! We're going to have refined syngas before you know it. We might need to make more syngas as well, but that's a problem for another day. And by another day, I mean probably today. We need some more deciders. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Say that it's lovely. Don't have to. I'm not going to force you to say that it's lovely, even though it is lovely. Lovely. Go on. Say that it's lovely. And then, I think the only thing we've actually placed... Oh, there's a couple of things we have to place. Okay. No, that can keep doing what it's doing. I don't actually need to be there because the radar will do the job. Haha. Yay, radar. And this is making zinc chloride. Wait, what is that making? That's making sodium hydroxide. Both are needed. Interesting. That goes on that side. Yeah, if I connect that into there and just zoop that up there, and now we've got that sorted. Where are you going? You are going to the holding bay, but then you'll find a new home, won't you? Wonderful. This is going all right. Steel is a bit of a problem, but that's fine for now. These foundries were never really designed to work like that. Oh, okay. And then my train ran out of fuel. That will happen. And then they're all trying to get into the same depot. Yeah, that's a problem. I don't know how I'm going to fix that. Where are you off to? You're off to refuel. Okay. Concerning for another reason. I thought we had 2 fuel stations. Oh, 2. Okay. I'm just going to hit every key at once here. That's saying no fuel. That's fine. That doesn't need fuel. So that's all done. So then what we want to do is I want to... Wait a... Off. Okay, so what have we actually got? We've got that. And we've got... saline water creator. That. So then if we go into... There's a button for this. Where's my button? Nope, not that. Not that. There we go. Okay, we create a logistics group for it. Ah, we do need moss and trees. That's kind of funny. We do. Okay. What do we want to make first? 17 wood processing units? That cannot be right. Oh no, that's absolutely right. Yeah, let's just do it normally first. Let's not do it like a weird person for a change. Maybe I'm asking too much. Iron plates, yes. I'm going to do something in a non-weird way. That's not SeiferKatt. Okay, that one goes there. High pressure furnaces, they probably need copper and stone.
Jump in! Jump in! Everybody! Jump in! Jump in! Some Korean words!
40 Muse.
40 Muse. Professional Dave and the 40 Muse. Alright, Dave, thank you so much for the 40 months of subscription. I'm just going to pretend like that's the normal way of saying words. And may I say, meow meow meow, 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 meow meow meow. Right. Oh! My body was rebelling against me on that bit, and I was trying not to like make a weird retching sound. I don't know why my body wanted to do that. My body does not want me to be a cat, I suppose. A little disappointing. Come on, body. Get with the program. We're cats. Ugh. Burping, that's what it is, not retching. Anyway, we need just a ton of iron. Right, thankfully we make a ton of iron. Hey, Dynamite Dad, how you doing? That's doing well. I'm going well. Oh no, that's not a pleasant one. Oh, well, look, I missed a couple of streams because I went on holiday, but I'm back. My holiday is over. The main mundanity of life has returned. As it always does. As it always should. Do not return to the mundanity of life, where do you go? It's a good question. No one truly knows. You know, it's like return to Monkey. Return to Monkai, if you're into that sort of thing. Which, no, I'm not entirely opposed to it. I like saying Monkai. It's offensive. But only if you're not an elf. Which I'm not an elf. Therefore, it's offensive. You know what? You know what I think about offending elves? Who gives a crap? They're elves, right? Not a fan of elves. Gonna say that right now. I haven't said this in a while. Dwarves, this is a pro-dwarf anti-elf stream. Because elves are fey. And we all know my policy on fey. Unless you don't. In which case it's an anti-fey stream. You've been away for too long. Too many new quotes. Well, I mean, look. Look, Dave, work is important. Or what is, with some degree. I guess if it keeps you away from the stream, how important can it be, though? There's been a lot of new quotes. Adaba has been doing very well at keeping us up with that, so thank you, Adaba. Adaba has been looking after the quotes. Botanical Nursery, we need 2 of those, which is planter boxes. Okay. I have not yet begun to fart. God, why do I say these sorts of terrible things? Hype Train? Hype Train gets a little enthused too quickly at the moment. Like, we have 1 resub and then it's like, Hype Train! Like, chill, Hype Train. Like, I'm excited too, Hype Train, just, you're a little too excited. I think I need to tone down the Hype Train. You know what, Fulgora did excite me, and now that I've completed Fulgora, does it excite me less? Absolutely not. Fulgora is a sweetheart. As it should be. Fulgora is America's sweetheart. What can I say? No, now when I say that, I just think of that bit in Grand Theft Auto 5. 5? The most recent one. Just think of like the Hollywood star who is like just pretending like a like clean and safe image, but it's absolutely not that person. Oh yeah, I forgot I got this. I can hear my son getting up to mischief. I'll have to put him to bed soon. For now, we play. Pressure pumps, we need 2 of those. That's not too bad, that's just iron. I also don't know why I don't have iron, like, little iron stash over here. I keep needing it. What? Maybe the answer is we do have a little iron stash here. That isn't doing anything for us. We'll make a little iron stash. Use filters, iron, and we make a little iron stash right here. Hello, Martin. You are okay, you're watching. Hi all. Hello. You want to play Space Age? It'll be life ruining till it's beaten. You plan to take half around Christmas to finally play? Look, man, I hope you enjoy it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm glad that it exists. Did you know it's been a year now? Maybe that shouldn't have been something I brought up to you. Maybe that'll make you sad. I'm sorry if that makes you sad. I hope like all your stuff and work's going well, because I know that was something you were worried about when probably a long time ago now, right? You've been watching 40 months. I'm sorry. Watching 40 months, and so I remember there was a time where you were like, I'm going to do the thing, and I don't know if it's going to work. So I don't know if I've ever fully gone back onto that, but I hope everything has worked out. I guess it has, because you've been busy. And I'm happy for you. Truly am. That's alright, you can play it on the Switch too soon. That's pretty cool that it's on the Switch too. I'm so happy for Switch users. DST desynced us again? Ah, they got you again. I mean, to be fair, I didn't stream for like, I missed 2 streams, so that probably didn't help either. Do you want another Iron Stash? There's an Iron Stash up there too, isn't there? Wait, you mean this? That is, I think you're right, there is another Iron Stash. Or are you talking about this one here? I know, I'm so sorry. I think I'll let that one run out. I know, I screwed you. Screwed you over. Alright, sleep well, Dave. I ruined you. And for that I apologize profusely. In my defense, I did announce multiple times that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You've been screwed. You've been screwed over by me. And all I can do is restrain from making a joke. Which is classic Seif, right? Screws you and then just makes a joke about it. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. SeiferKatt is disgusting. Anyway, SeiferKatt screwed you and is disgusting. That's a review for one of my exes. No, it should be SeiferKatt screwed me and is disgusting. Review from X. That's how the joke works. Why do I do these myself? All I got, SeiferKatt screwed me, all I got was this damn t-shirt with a stain on it. Oh, that's disgusting. I'm so sorry for saying that one aloud. Actually, it's looking so good. It's looking alright. We're going to redeem, increase quality. Okay, I was worried about this with my trees situation. We do not have enough trees. Someone's going to come over here and say, it's trees, son.
Jump in! Everybody! Jump in! Jump in! Some Korean words!
Oh. Hey, buddy. What's up? Yeah, there's a cat. You're right. What? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Oh no.
Wait, what? What's wrong?
Oh no.
No K's running here. What's up, buddy?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
Is it
no.
bedtime? What? Yeah, I'm wearing headphones. Headphones. You say hi, chat?
Ada.
Close enough.
Mata.
More cat. I can't get you more cat. That's all the cat we're getting today. Okay. Dynamite Dad, thank you so much for the sub. And may I say, pow! I guess we did get more cat. Yay! Can you clap? I don't know if that was picked up. More cat. He's over here just seeing what's going on. I don't know. I think we're putting him to bed now. You heard the clap? Excellent. I like to hear. Alright, so I'm going to be putting my little guy to sleep right now. I've got too many bloody popcorn seeds. Alright, I'll deal with that in a moment. I will be back shortly, and I'll talk about what I got plans for the space when I come back. Buddy! No, don't push me. I'll be back shortly. Yeah, more cat. I know, we want more cat. Yes, I know. Okay, well, we'll put more cat on in a second, okay? Okay. Anyway, I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Do what you have to do. And if YouTubers are seeing this bit, this should have been cut. Please put a note saying I haven't cut it. And I'll be back soon. You got more cat now, by the way, buddy. Yay? You've got more cat! And that was supposed to be you. You're a little cat panda. Wake up. See you soon, everyone. Hello, Martin. You're watching this with coffee? This morning. Alright, that makes sense. I can be a person again now. Woo! Hi! It's me, the Seifer, the cat. Okay, so little K is now in bed. It's good. We gotta figure out what's going on with these trees, because I think we've got too many trees going on over here. I think what we're gonna do real quick is just grab like a whole bunch of tree seeds. No, we got too many tree seeds. We just need the tree seeds gone from there, and mostly gone from there. And then we'll just burn them like popcorn. This is how I deal with people. You know what they say, if you're not setting fire to people like popcorn, why bother? Okay. Just slowly burn it. Burn it away. Burn those impurities. Burn your sins. You know what? We need more impurities to be burned away. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we've got enough trees. Can I repeat that text-to-speech? I don't know if it's going to let me. I don't know if I can figure out where to do it from. I can report it. It wasn't quite my intent. Report Martin. This guy's got a coffee. I don't tolerate that shite. To be fair, I can't drink coffee, so but I'm not going to have a go at someone because they drink coffee. I should though. What I actually need to do is have a recipe changer that sorts this out. Because that's where it's all gone wrong. That's only going to make one tree. Yeah, see, I need a recipe changer. That's what I need. Can I do that? Select the combinator. Hang on. Yeah. Because if we go like that, right, and then we go set recipe. I hated the way that was done. Need to make me a resell? I don't think I need to. I mean, I suppose I could. But what I could say is if sapling is greater than or equal to 3, then output tree. Surprisingly not much. I don't really use it that much though. No recipe set. Oh, because it's not powered. Derp. Uh... Tree recipe. Yeah, I don't think that's working. But it should be outputting tree. But it's saying no recipe set. Makes me think that's not the recipe. Maybe it's stupid. Or place more of the nursery. Nursery. That might actually be a better option. Okay, I think we tried to get too clever, and I think we all gonna pay the price for that. Okay, we're gonna. Yeah, I think another nursery would probably be the easier way to do it. But now I think we're gonna come back to that. Now, sorry, Dynamite Dad, how much stone did it take to make ground all that stone? Honestly, not a lot, and I usually try to make things path, and then I get bored of it pretty quickly. That's why there's not actually that much path. Because I hate pathing. I think it's a really cool idea, and then I just don't do it. Wait, no, stop, stop, stop your madness. Stop your madness. Somehow we don't have any moss. Why do we have no moss? Why do we not have fuel? I thought we had tons of fuel. I thought we... Okay. Apparently glass is still having a problem. We put syngas in there thinking it would last forever. But just like Teenage Romance, it didn't last more than a week. Do we fix that now? I think we do fix that now, quite frankly. I swear I just saw something that had like a lot of syngas. Much tar. I have a funny feeling if I do this, I'm going to make something sad. You know what they say? Sometimes you just got to make things sad. No, it's perfectly happy. Oh, well. There you go, I suppose. Delivered a bit more syngas. Alright then. We are probably going to need to make a bunch more syngas in another place later, but for now I don't care. I care a little bit. You know what, I don't even need to come back here to change this, I could just remote to it. I forget how strong remoting is these days. quite strong, isn't it? They've really buffed up those remote numbers. Okay, we can't actually do this yet. Because... okay, we've made some mistakes. For one, we didn't actually pick up any of the logistical stuff we... Oh, wait, yes we did. No, we don't have all the logistical stuff we need. Okay. Boop. Off you go, train. You'll sort yourself out. I don't give a shit about you anymore. Whatever, train. I'm not your real dad. Get out of here. I'm not even your fake dad, train. I was about to say I'm no one's dad, but that's actually not true. Okay. Belts are good. What else am I lacking? Am I lacking power poles? I don't think so. It was just undergroundy boys. Oh, and no? Just undergroundy boys? Just undergroundy boys. Okay. Well, there you go. And then this train will take us to victory. And by victory, I mean over here. Hopefully we're still making science slowly. That's not a good sign. We'll go sort that out in a moment, I suppose. Okay. So some things are not going to have power. That's okay. We can sort that out. Oh, we don't have an exhaust vent. What are they called? Maybe I've got enough resources to build it separately. We're short 2 iron plates. Yeah, that sounds about right. Why is module saw blade? Sorry? Excuse me? Have we done this before? Ah. Friggin' what? Do they need saw blades? Or have we patched something and now it works differently? Let's just see how it works without a saw blade. Sounds like a terrible plan, but... Like, these didn't need saw blades before, did they? Requires saw blade. What? Am I losing my mind? What have I missed? How? What? You saw that coming. I'm confused. I didn't need these before. Someone help? What? How do you see that coming? They literally were not required before. I have been tricked. Oh, you saw that coming. Okay. Which mod in the mod pack gives that recipe? I mean, I don't know. It doesn't... I don't seem to have it. Nothing unlocks it. What? Panadon's alien life. Do I need to, like, update alien life or something? This is wild. Because, see, these before are the same machines, but they don't need it. They don't need saw blades. Wait. What? When I do that here, it doesn't need the saw blade. Well. Okay. Problem solved? I guess. Sure, why not? Why not? Problem solved. I don't know how that problem got solved, but... we fixed it. Mysteriously. There we go, easy fix. All you gotta do is that. I can't answer what just happened there. Looks like the problem came about with the turd. But saw blades aren't even a thing that I could ever build. Like, they're never researchable. There's never a point where these things are researchable. Does Fanay tell you... I'm not using Fanay, I'm using Recipe Book, but it tells me when they're researchable, and the answer is never. I think I need to update the mod, maybe. Or look around to see what's going on with that, because clearly something's broken there. Clearly something's not working right there. Couldn't tell you exactly what, but something. Strange. Anyway. Need power for the outserter. Oh, right you are. And we are going to need an exhaust vent. I think just needed some iron. You know what? We probably have an iron train. Wait, if I know my train system, we probably got an iron train ready to go. We do. I'll just call the train by. Easy fix. And then as it... Oh, wait, do we not... We've got no way of the moss leaving either, that's funny. We make the moss, but then the moss just sort of lives there. I think I do need to do another one of these stackers. I don't need nearly that much iron, but you know what? I'll take some extra iron. Just be on the safe side. Yeah, you can go back to pick. Okay. And with that, or with this anyway, that we should be making trees, and everything else should just sort of come together in time. Oh wait, we need lamps. What about lamps? Okay. Lamps. You know what? I might go against the build, the way of the build here. And just do like a little thing here. This is not how we do things anymore. We'll just do that. We'll do a little CS station right here. Lamps. And then we'll do a warehouse there. We don't need near that many lamps. Once it's got them though, I suppose. I may not need that many lamps, but then, what are lamps for if not for wasting? Like, why even bother having lamps if you're not just going to waste them on frivolous purposes? And that's going to make... Oh wait, I could just do that. And that'll start fixing everything up. I mean, what am I doing with these logs anyway? Right, that's not actually the way it should be done. It should be upper priority that way, not filtering. Can never be too many lamps, brother? I suppose. We have got a problem with carbon dioxide apparently, because we have too much hydrogen. The hell was the point of this hydrogen? Oh, I thought I needed more. Yeah, okay, no, I know what that is. That was a misunderstanding of my part from a while ago. You don't need this hydrogen. There we go. Yes. It is good. The only problem now is we actually haven't done the research. Okay, well I suppose that's the next point to work on, because I guess we need the research. Plasmids, yep. I already know what the problem with plasmids is. It's Zogna bacteria. Yep. That doesn't surprise me at all. What's wrong with my Zognas? Can I make more Zognas, please? I'd love to. I need more petri dishes. Molten glass is the problem. And that, I believe, the problem is fuel. Among other things. Fuel is apparently my big issue, though. Now, we've got all this tar. What if we... Tar is a very bad burning thing, if I remember rightly. Fluid index. go by unlocked at. This tar is like almost nothing. 200. Hang on a second. Wait a second. Wait. Hold on. What if... Oh my god. I'm a genius. We can pump jack. We can just pump jack like tar into it. Fuel is never a problem if you can pump jack it. Do I have anything that makes car go fast? Because I can just pump jack it. Wait. No, I need to add something to that for that to work. It doesn't just go tar for nothing, water for nothing, tar requires something. Yeah, I don't think I can just do this. Yeah, I need drilling fluid for that. Okay. I got so excited there for no reason. That's alright. That's alright. Wait, what is drilling fluid exactly? Drilling fluid is sand, soil, clay, and water. How easy is clay? It's just steam. It's just steam. Oh, you mean this drilling fluid? That's right here? All I gotta do is get an electrolyzer, which, let's be honest, like your average New Zealander, I can just build an electrolyzer. Yeah, okay, so it's not a problem. We just gotta... Okay, so drilling fluid is simple to make. It's made in a mixer. I don't think, like in New Zealand, I just carry mixers around. Yep, that's... Apparently I'm using a lot of raw resources to make this. Probably a problem, it's just funny. Aluminium pie tanks. That probably takes lead. Pie tank 80 requires, yep, lead. Also. And... aluminium and some of these. It just looks like, every time I see it, it looks like Dr. Gosen, which is not what I wanted to go with. I mean, it's a terrible plan, but at the same time, I don't care. Proof of concept time, you know? Oh, I needed a clay pit, didn't I? I haven't built a clay pit. I need iron. There comes a time in every Factorio player's life where they become Donald Duck unexpectedly. The more total overhauls you play, the more likely it is for that to happen. Obviously. If you don't play Total Overhaul mods, it's still possible to become Donald Duck accidentally. Step 14. Give it up for step 14! I actually don't know how many steps. That was just an arbitrary number, but seemed legitimate at the time. Hey, it's Moja. How you doing, Moja? How's everyone doing over there? What were you up to, Mojo? Were you doing crimes? Transport fever too. Oh no, he's spreading a fever that cannot be cured. A transport fever. Yeah, kind of expected it one day. If anyone was going to spread a transport fever, I would always hope it would be Mojo. Certainly doesn't surprise me, I'll give you that. Okay. Okay. This is proof of concept, Mark 1. Getting over that fever with a transport fever. An electrolyzer, which I totally carried in my pockets, and I mentioned about this before. Here it is. Like every New Zealander, I can just build an electrolyzer in my pocket. Not electrolyzer, sorry. Boiler. Dang it. Now I probably can't. I probably could have for a time, till I built that electrolyzer. New Zealand government has revoked my citizenship. I am now stateless. I mean, honestly, I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner. Yeah, let's try that again, except this time do it properly. Proof of concept. Please, bloody work. Just thick mud. It really is. Yeah, then we get a pump jack. And then for really no reason aside from we can, I guess, we just dig tar out of the ground. Oh, and we need small parts. Well, shoot. The proof of concept is getting more stupid by the minute. Okay. It's not nearly enough, huh? No, it's not. Okay, so proof of concept was shit. Good to get that one out of the way. There's no reason to use the tar, it's just not burnable enough. Unless we were turning the tar into something good. Tar in itself is not going to be enough to do what I need it to do. That's frustrating. How are we doing with coal gas? We could always try more gasifiers, turning coal gas into syngas and tar. Does tar turn into coal gas or something silly like that? I turn into a bunch of shit. What does tar turn into that'll help burn? Well, that'll burn. Drinks with tar turns into 100 aromatics, which burns alright. Burns slightly better than tar. Well, actually, no, not really, because the fuel value is not that much higher. You can turn tar back into coal gas, and coal gas is actually useful. The coal gas goes from 50 coal gas turns to 70 syngas and tar. I mean, do I need to spend some time making some actual good fuel? Like kerosene, for instance. $100 heavy oil. Sure, but that's our shale oil, isn't it? See, and all of a sudden we've got all the shale oil that we're doing nothing with. Condensates. Can't really do anything with yet, but... Or we could just use the shale oil, right? Shale oil has 500 kilojoules of power in it. And we're not using it for anything. We're just throwing a lot of it away. So... heavy oil into kerosene is energy negative. Hello. I mean, I can. There's nothing stopping me from just getting the shale oil and just chucking it on there. That's actually more beneficial. This is not super helpful. I appreciate that it tried, but it's not nearly enough. And the requirement for the small parts destroys the concept. So... that's okay. We gave it a go. It didn't work. There is other uses for it later, but it's not this. What I feel we do is we bring the shale oil into here. There's a space for it. Vaguely. Because the shale oil is not doing anything right now anyway, so why don't we... That's probably not going to work like that. Okay. Ugh. This mod pack shall be the death of me. That should be well deserved. Okay. Why are you sitting so close? You know that doesn't work. But you were so happy. You were like, I can do it! I'm like, I don't think you can. And it's like, I can't. I'm like, I kind of figured. Shale oil. I mean, shale oil actually has a decent enough. 100k. That is the storage volume. That's actually way too high. 50k. 25k? 25 is actually way too small. 25k. Yes, good. And we're not really using the shale oil for anything right now, so we might as well use it for something rather than throwing it away like we are currently. I mean, at least if we burn it, we are actually using it. Like, burn it for fuel, specifically. Hello, Bedless Dane. And then we put a pump, say... Yeah. Beardless Dane, he's got no beard. I'm not judging. Some Danes not allowed beards. Bids. I don't know. How's Pie treating me? It's alright. I'm enjoying myself. Arguably. The only way to the station going through the other station. No, because it can go through the middle. Yeah, we're going to cut that off because clearly that wasn't working. I've thought of everything. Now, Tara, don't give me that much credit. You know I've thought of next to nothing. Now, the other problem we're going to run into, actually, is that this is all very well and good, but when we... but when we run out of stone... Or rather, when we have too much stone, what's going to happen is the shale oil is not going to build up. That's going to be a problem. What a piteful day. It is pretty piteful, yeah. Maybe that'll last long enough to get whatever I need done fixed. Oh, you're right. Heavy oil into kerosene is lacking. See, told you. Missing a rail signal. Oldest trick in the book. This area here could probably be demolished. It's not really doing as much as it should be. Oh, wait, no, that's right. This does need to go both ways, doesn't it? That is actually important for it. Because there is a train that goes straight through the middle down that way. The important thing with the extra molten glass, we are probably making my plasmids again. Well, no, not plasmids, Zognas. How are my Zognas doing? Could be doing better. Once I get this done... Put signal for the new station. What signal for the new station? New station's good, isn't it? Oh. Huh. But signal. Yeah, you're right. Signaling. Where trains go to die. It's alright, only would stop my research and everything associated with it. Okay. So that should hopefully fix research for a little bit. Once I get that research, I get my coal dust situation under control, and I get my hot air, which my hot air I'm very excited about. I might start planning for that next. I know it's not necessarily what we need for the next part of my plan, but I think having a large amount of hot air would be very good to have. Because at the moment everything's sort of relying on very sort of iffy results. And I would love it to be a lot more stable. A lot more stability would be nice. Somehow we have biocrud in there, which is actually why we're not making Zognas. How do we have biocrud in there? How did this happen? It always is frustrating when that sort of thing happens, because it's like, I don't know how it happened the first time. And was it just, I made a mistake somewhere and it'll never happen again? Or is this just like a thing that's going to happen sometimes? Because I don't actually have the answer. How did this happen? How did we get biocrud in here? Those don't turn to biocrud. That turns biocrud though. It shouldn't ever really happen. Right, but it did. It did happen. That's the important thing. Okay, so I know why that happened now, which is good, because now it won't happen again. It won't happen again anytime soon. Okay, now my poo is being turned to urea. Good. Has my poo turned into clay? No, but it's certainly thinking about it. Oh, I need... Oh, I remember something that I needed to fix. I need barrels. For my wabbits. Or mice. Because my water barrels are all getting jammed up in a strange way. Not really a strange way, they're getting tied up in a way that's totally expected given how I've built my base. The water barrels are all getting locked over there and actually not going to feed the new animals. Aminals. Stop it. Hydrate. That's actually a very good idea. I was thinking about that myself. So I've got my own little water barrel here. Little personal water barrel. Ah. Thank you, Bedlestain. What the shirt? It's been a while since we've done a what the shirt. What the shirt? Just make sure I'm on the right screen. Yes. Today's shirt is one of my Outer Wilds shirts, the Outer Wilds Adventures. That is the patch for the Outer Wilds Adventures. If you have not played the game Outer Wilds, you totally owe it yourself. Don't read anything about it, just know that it's a wonderful puzzle game that you have to try and figure out stuff, and there's a lot of reading. A friend of mine is known to be able to easily piss me off while talking about Outer Wilds, because he says that the game has no music and doesn't look very pretty. This is one of my best friends, and he knows that that pisses me off every time, so he keeps saying it. And I keep saying I'm not going to fall for his bait, and then I fall for his bait every single flippin' time. And he knows I will. That's a good friend, you know. A good friend is one who baits you and knows you'll take the bait every single time. And he apologizes. He's like, sorry, and I'm like, he's not sorry. He says sorry, but he doesn't mean it. He loves knowing he's pissing me off again. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Anyway, Outer Wilds. Wonderful game. I highly suggest checking it out. If you like a game with a mystery and a story and beautiful music, despite the fact my friend says it has no music, yeah, a mystery that is intriguing and worthy of solving. I'm still angry at him saying that about Outer Wilds, even though he's never going to watch this stream. This is... this is how well he's gotten into my head. Look at those bones. Hello, bones. Hello, bones. Anyway. I could just hand deliver the stuff. How are we going for blood, by the way? Oh, lots of blood. 150,000 units of blood. Man, those rabbits are bleeding a lot. I am. See, now the next step, get a hot air train, and you know what, I know I wasn't going to do this, but I'm absolutely going to do this, because why am I waiting around for the science to be done when I can just do the science myself? And the science gets done, and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. And believe me, I am still alive. I'm doing science and I'm still alive. I feel fantastic and I'm still alive. The hell is that? Antimony. I saw a red mark and I was like, biters? Biters and my pionodons? More likely than you may think. I love my low tier titanium. It's like, it's not good. But it does the job. And science. All the labs are turning on. You love to see it. Two hours to go. It won't be 2 hours because then they'll all turn on and then we'll have lots of science. See? 42 minutes. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so. Hooray! Exactly. Hooray. Did we get my lamps? Yeah, my lamps came in. Oh, wait. Cruddy Crowd Crudison. The lamps go in, the lamps go out. Hickory dickory dock. Okay, so it's about 10 minutes. That's fine. How do we do this? I'm gonna do this in the most brainless way. 'Cause you know what they say, if it's brainless and it works, it ain't brainless. And it brainless. Hello. Oh. Back in a second, everyone. Sorry about that, everyone. Just had to take care of a slug. Somehow they keep coming inside the house. I don't know how. Looking gross. I hate it. Anyway, science 20 per minute. That's the level that we usually are expecting. Now we might refine syngas, which, oh, hang on, I made a mistake. Okay. At least the shale oil is being used now. That's kind of nice. And then we pick up a lot of stone and it all sort of just works that way. We have a train that can't find path to destination. Really? Why can you not find path to destination? The destination is here, isn't it? Oh. Oh, because the train's going the wrong direction. Yeah, my new signals are... Well, the signals are the wrong one way. Okay, easy fix. I've gone the wrong one way. Easy fix. That one wants to go that way, but that one wants to go that way. That's my mistake I've made. They're supposed to come in from this direction and go out that direction. Whoops. That's fine. The important thing is, science is doing its thing. Until it's not. Which may be a common issue until we get my Zognas up. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna double signal this up the wazoo. It'll figure itself out. Terrible design, but that's okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Who let you in there? You should have never been allowed to do that. That is a mistake signal as well. That's going to jam something. Right, that's going to be done very soon. Now I want to start thinking about my hot air. Because hot air is good, but I think... Wait just a moment. No, I haven't. Alright, well you know what we should also fix up? While we're not doing much for the next minute, let's finally get the Relsia plants done. So that's 6, 12, 15. Okay. Let's just do this. Boodaloop. Oh, in Boodaloop. Train is lost because one of the delivery stations is broken. Why are you lost? Hopefully that fixes your problem. Create the first activated carbon. Yes, good. Even next thing it'll do is nothing. These aren't actually plugged in properly. So I want 16 of these. No, 15 of these. So 15 times 300. $4,500, okay. And they stack in 200s. So... I got a lot of crap in my inventory. That's probably enough for that. Then we need steam engines. I'll try and get one of these things done for a change. Just to be clear, that was 100 per thing. Okay. Not gonna get treated just yet, but that's alright. Treated wood. I treated wood. Duralumin and iron plate. Got it. Iron plate, we made a fancy thing for it here. And duralumin, we have a fancy thing for it. You're off to sleep. Take care. Yeah, thank you very much for coming by. It's appreciated. Take care. Treat my wood well. Four circuit boards. You know what? Should have seen that one coming. Probably would have I thought about it. All glass. Okay, actually, how many do we have now? We've got 11. Let's double check that number. We want 12, 15. That is correct. So we want... four. I see we've thought about this before and I forgot about it. How's the pie run going so far? It's going well, I think. There's always something to do. Isn't that the best? Okay, let's just finish this off so that way I can clear that from my list of things to do. Not that I really need to do it right now, it'd just be good if it's done, you know? That way I have like a full storage of everything I want. Not important, but I just want it done. Then I want to get my hot air done. Hot air 2 is something I'm actually really excited about. I want to start shipping off really warm stones and bringing back the cooler stones and just doing that for a while. Okay. Now we can turn that off finally. Drop those off. And then we just don't even think about it anymore. Hooray! That's one less thing, I suppose. Do we want to worry about fush right now? Do we want to worry about fush? You know what? I never want to worry about fush. We'll worry about it another day. I will, for now, straight up just delete. Always come back and deal with it later. Why delete it rather than leave it? Because what I've found is if you leave a lot of blueprints around, the game starts to lag with the build orders. So you want to try and delete those things if you're never going to build them. Okay, the next thing I want to do is come down here to actually finish the build for syngas. Refined syngas. I don't know if there's enough room to actually put this in there unless we extend that outwards. It'd be tricky. That does that, which is cool. I don't hate that. I just wish I could love it more. Okay, that's going to refine my syngas. I kind of thought it was going to give me a milestone for that, but nope. No milestone for syngas, I suppose. A little surprised, but whatevs. Wait, what is that milestone? Oil burner. Oh yeah. Wait, is oil burner this thing? Okay, hot air stage 2 is complete. Good. I will get this into a train station, and then we will start thinking about what the implications. The way to be doing this, but whatever. Oh, okay. The thing is, there's no way to then turn it around. A good way, anyway. It's feeling more and more like I need another station. You know what? We're going to do a couple of things here. First off, we're doing a station, but it's actually also going to be a old station. Because that's going to go up eventually. Go and right. Cool. Then we're gonna get rid of these trees. Because all my homies hate trees. Okay. No real reason to cut down those trees on hindsight, but whatever, we're here now. Yes, I think that's correct. And can we... I don't know, maybe a train will want to go through there. It's basically a loop. It allows the train to turn around. Okay. So. Find syngas. Yay. Oh. You do not carry any pumps on me right now. Oh, never mind. We can build a bunch of them. Whew. And we're going to get rid of those because that was what I had. I don't know if I loved that train doing. Whatever. Fine. I actually don't know if it is. Whatever. Gotta find it. Okay. Becoming aware of my lack of power poles. Okay, we have some gas. Not much. Some. The number will go up. I'll put all the stops in. Give it a bit of fuel. They wait for full cargo, but you don't even have a cargo yet. Now you do. Other way around, please. We don't have a plan for that yet, but I don't need a plan for that yet. Oh, I've got a lot of crap in my inventory that I don't need. Well, that gets rid of the trees. That gets rid of some of the moss. By moss. I just need to just burn shit. Okay. Time to think about my hot stock, my hot rocks. Are you ready to think about my hot rocks? That's done, by the way, so we can probably put that away. And which means that's done, which means I can put all that away. Quite frankly, it doesn't matter. Because it just brings it in. That's done. No, that's one less thing. You don't even think about it now. It's just, it is syngas. Problem solved. Okay. Now, I was thinking about my hot rocks. I can get my hot rocks off. They're actually not hot rocks. They're warmer stone bricks. I want to make 1,000 of these per minute. That's probably too many. 500 per minute. Now you make them with with hot coke. How do you make the hot coke? You make it like that. 10% not configured. Which one? That need to be, I guess. There's the part where it doesn't make any gosh darn sense. I was trying to do this before, and I thought maybe it would fix itself later. Not really. I think I had this problem before as well. Roll call. Yes. Temperature not configured. I mean, it's... That's gotta be 250. Ingredients need to be coke, oven gas. Oh. Right, how do you make 500? Make it that way. So the byproduct is 5,000 molten salt, and the ingredient is 5,000 molten salt. I should do. I think I just did that, didn't I? Yeah, I've got the ingredient for that. So, I think that's right. The idea is this will produce a bunch of really hot stones. These hot stones are then used to... I'll ferry them around. Coke processing allows you to make it as byproduct coke. Yes, and that's how we get started. That's how we get this started and how we refill it. And I think that's the recipe I'm lacking there. Is how do we make the actual coal gas to begin with? And that we do that way. Doesn't understand though. I understand that that's what matters. Because we do need to add more coke gas into the system every now and then, because we do lose 500. So what we actually want to do then is we want... $500? And we want to make that... No. No, that's the wrong one. That's the one we want. Can't use 250. You can use 250. Yeah, you can, and you must. I think that's correct now. Because the 250 heats the stones to warm, and the 500 heats the warm stones to hot, or to warmer. And then, so, we get it heated up to 500, which turns the warm stones into warmer, and then that turns the coke gas, the 250, degrees, which turns the normal stones into warm stones. Now we're going to have to do a little bit of fairing just to get things started. Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, no, that works perfectly. Because the warm stones make it come out at 100. I think I've considered everything here. Okay, so now we're going to go back to our little hidey hole. The bingo bush is coming and everybody's jumping. They're gonna break the floor as the train is made of paper. Why did we make it out of paper? Who knows? Okay. Stuff that I cannot be bothered dealing with. And there you go. Okay. Let's hope that I have not made a fundamental mistake in this. Yes, if I have, I will know soon enough. Regenerative heat exchangers, 23. Ah, they require mechanical parts. We're already off to a bad start. Mechanical parts, what do you need? You need rubber. Yep, we're off to a bad start already. Rubber is made around here somewhere. Okay. Oh. No, that was a button. You. Get a couple of those. Okay. I imagine we're going to run to a new problem in a second, but that's okay. Wouldn't be my life if I hadn't run into a problem every couple of minutes. Quartz ore. There we go. Told you we'd run into a problem. We'll get quartz ore in a moment. Like they only need 4 heat exchangers. Wait. No, I need regenerative heat exchangers. Wait, what? Oh, they're not the same thing. Okay. Oh, okay. That's really annoying that happens. So there's a regenerative heat exchanger and a heat exchanger. Classic. So yeah, you're right, I only need 4 of them. Right. Although, I think my coal power plants... No? My coal power plants also need them. But I don't need too many of those. Okie dokie. Still need to get that quartz ore at some point. Worry about that later. Okay. High tank 70. That probably needs lead. I'm not even going to look. I know it needs lead. How do I know? Because it always needs lead. Heat exchanger. Maybe I'm wrong. Needed a storage tank. Really? Okay, it did need lead, but it also needed steel. That was the problem. No, I want heat. I feel the heat with somebody. Okay, gearbox and shafts. Okay. I've been shafted again, friends. I'm gearboxed. And probably more steel. No. Okay, what did you actually need? Now it's gonna be lead. You son of a bitch. Gets me every time. It needed lead. I was tricked. I was tricked. Okay. We need stone blocks. And boilers, which we should have in plentiful supply. Ah, we ran out of boilers. Okay, well, we'll take those and take some pipes. That's 5 so far, and then we need more blocks. Okay, let's just go get a bunch of blocks. Actually, let's pop those out while we're at it. Where are my bricks? Where are my bricks? That's right, bricks stack into a ridiculous amount. That's 20. Okay, the problem we have there is not enough pipes. And it's trying to assemble like 1,000 pipes. Which is fine, but that's literally what we have machines to do. Make the machines do the hard work. That would be 20, 1, 2, 3. There we go. High pressure furnace. This one's the easiest one in the world. Done. Coal power plant. Now it's going to suck. Double circuit boards. You know what? I think we've got some of that crap down here. We want small parts, lots of them. Steel, lots of them. Power plant. Okay, that's one. Well done. We built one of them. We're not going to be able to build it anymore without quartz, I believe. Oh. No, the lack of quartz is absolutely killing me. This lack of quartz is killing me. I must confess. It's killing me. How much do you even need? 5. So, next to nothing. Understood. This is going to be great. I'm going to have all the hot air I ever want. Quartz. This is a stupid thing, but I just feel like let's just do this because the number of trains coming through this way is slowly growing and we might as well have it so they can do this. I only want them to go that way, yes. Then I don't care. Hello, I'm here for your quartz. Show me your quartz and no one gets harmed. Show me your quartz and only a few people will get harmed, but only the ones who I don't like that much. I'm not very good at being a villain. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. Okay, I didn't pass the exam for being a villain. Sorry. I'll do better next time being a bad boy. Nothing is more terrifying than someone calling themselves a bad boy. Hello, I am Bad Boy, the baddest of boys. Hello, I had a good time. I hope you had a good time. Always try. That's a good thing to go for. Always try to have a good time. Not ashamed to lie. Good. There's I, famed villain, bad boy. You know what? No, I also like the idea of bad boy calling himself proclaimed villain. He's calling himself a villain. Like, I've invented the shittest villain. How many do I need? 4 coal power plants. How many run in sequence? 4. That's actually kind of perfect. And we need some steel. Thankfully, we have some steel. What I'm working on at the moment? What I'm working on at the moment is a system to heat bricks into warm bricks, and then heat those warm bricks into even warmer bricks. So that way we can easily transport hot air around the factory. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if this is going to work quite the way I want it to, but you know what? I have a yaw drive here. That looks... That's what I'm thinking at the moment. I think it's a good plan. There are detractors. That's okay. Because the detractors, they will soon eat the words of bad boy. Sorry. I've gotten involved in my own joke there, and I refuse to stop. Which, you know, absolute bad boy behavior right there. Welcome. I always wonder what it's like for new people coming into the stream. Just be like, what the fuck is it they on about that? Quite frankly, I very rarely know myself. Okay. Might as well just grab all of those. Small part, steel plate, got it. I still need 2 more of these. You're looking for some inspiration. This mod pack is daunting. This mod pack is daunting. You've got no doubt about that. That's why I like it. That's my personal reason I'm enjoying the mod pack, because of its daunting nature. Because I've done some daunting mod packs, and this is probably the dauntingest. We're also going to pretend that dauntingness is a word, which that's a daunting concept in of itself. Gasifiers. We need some air core inductors. Okay, well, good news. We got those. So, are you playing it, or are you just wondering whether you should? You got batteries and bots. Nice. So you when does that come in? That's Pi Science 1, I think, isn't it? It's pretty good. What? Yeah, full Logisci. So I've just sort of started Logisci, but I don't need to tell you anything about this game that you don't already know, but it's not like it's made the game easier, because now I need to develop all that shit. And that shit is taking me forever. Because, like, intermetallics, or what was the other thing? Or Vrooks. Or what was the thing that was difficult before? What was the first difficult thing? Intermetallics was the second one. There's always something. Green chips. Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah. If this mod pack some days. I love it, but if this mod pack some days. It's never ending. It is never ending. But then again, that was the problem with the never ending story, right? They said it was never ending, and then I watched the end of that movie, and I was like, what the hell, man? That's an old joke I think we all appreciate. Who doesn't love jokes about the never ending story having an ending? The only thing better is jokes about Final Fantasy, but they're not final, and they're not a fantasy. I got really mad at, like, reading a local newspaper reviewing a Final Fantasy game, and, like, the 3 columns they had, they spent a column and a half saying that the name of the game is stupid. And I was just like, can you review the actual game, please? And they didn't hear me because they were a newspaper, which was the really gutting part. Not about. Rip Artex. Look, as long as the horse cheers up, it'll be alright. No, it's just getting more depressed, stupid horse. Cheer up, horse. Anyway. Your first look into pies through PyBlock? Yeah, I heard PyBlock is harder. And on hindsight, if I knew PyBlock was a thing, I would have started with PyBlock. Not because it was harder, just because... Oh, PyBlock, man. Alrighty then. $140 hours. Nice. What are you using? What are you using for power at 140 hours? Landfill is cheap. That's nice. Just a stone furnace should do the job, I suppose. Hang on, how hard is it to make a stone furnace? Isn't a stone furnace just made out of stone? Yeah? Okay, well then stuff it. If we need more stone furnaces, we can build them. I don't give a shit. Geothermal. You're turning Fabergé into raw coal and wood into coal. Oh god. I haven't even built Fabergé in this. I know it's there, I just haven't done it. Like, I haven't needed to build it, so I haven't. I kind of wish I didn't do the shale oil in that particular order. Yeah. Good old C block. I miss it. I do. I do miss C block. I don't think anyone would be surprised to hear me say that. There's an unofficial C Block 2.0 out? Really? I did not know. Oh wait, no, I've misaligned that. So we had an extra thing for the hot salt. You have to get everything off GitHub. I don't understand how GitHub works. Like, I legitimately do not understand GitHub. I've had friends try and explain GitHub to me, but I feel like I'm not invited. I feel like I'm going in somewhere where I shouldn't be. You know, a bunch of nerds are gonna point and laugh at me. And I know that shouldn't affect me, but no. For a consumer, GitHub is like old FTP servers. Yeah, well, I don't understand an FTP server either, so maybe that's the problem. I'm not. I'm fine with technology, but when you start getting into stuff that actually requires some better knowledge of what I have, I'm like, well, I'm not invited here. Yeah, but it's a repository to download things, but I don't understand the things. Like, you can say, oh yeah, you just download stuff from it, but I don't understand even how to do that. It's too confusing. I'm not smart enough to use GitHub. I mean, every time I think of GitHub, I just think of, like, orcs calling someone a git, which is not helpful. It's not harmful, but it's not helpful. Or use lots. There's a bunch of gits over there. You know, I'm like, well, great. Now there's orcs here. So we should have lots of salt. We do. Good, good. Always good to have lots of salt. We need more salt. I think we've got enough salt for now. Yeah. I think we're salty enough. What's going on here? Why is this going on? So now we're going to have... Oh, 4. Wait, 4? Yeah, 4's a good number. 4 just turns into 2. But yeah, I give the illusion that I know what I'm talking about with computers by the amount of Factorio I play, but then like actually engineers come in and they're like, oh, it's simple, all you've got to do is get the gits involved. And I'm like, oh man, the gits are here now. Shit, I don't understand the gits. Okay. Now, here's where we've got to start being classy for a change. This no. Listening to engineer dev guys talk about setting up combinators and signals is maddening. Yeah, I respect that logic. I don't understand. Like, I can do the basics of combinators. I can do some pretty sneaky things with combinators, but I can't make them play music. That's for a person smarter than myself. You know, can I make one play? You watched lots of Doshington recently, and some of that shit. Yeah, I know. I was watching his Ultra Cube video, and honestly, I was doing Ultra Cube in 2.0, so it wasn't too difficult. But yeah, man. I understand Dosh is a pretty cool guy though, so that makes me happy. I have had to learn what memory cells do because of a reason. Don't ask me what the reason was. I cannot remember, but I did learn how to do memory cells. Oh, it was when I was doing the sushi belt. I had to learn how to do memory cells. I remember now. There was a time I had to know. Yeah, the sushi belt forced me to learn about memory cells, and I vaguely remember them. Hey, Coffee Pixels, how you doing? Welcome. Okay, so this is bringing in the coal gas. I just started talking again. Do I not usually talk? All good. Half term. Half term? What does that mean? You're a teacher? Played the crickets. Kids are off school. Ah, I see. So they're off school, and that means you gotta watch them not fall into a blender, as kids are prone to do, as we know. No stream today. That's alright, man. Like, you stream when you can. That's the streamer lifestyle, my dude. Okay, how are we doing? So that's got the other side of the coal working. Nice. Now, this is making coal gas of a temperature of How hard is this? Yeah, fluid mechanics in 2.0 C-block make things easier. It's 250 degrees. OBS is actually pretty simple. OBS is what I'm using. I mean, OBS can be as complicated as you want it to be, is probably the better way to put it. If you want OBS to be complicated, it's there for you. If you want to make it a simple day, you can do that too. Twitch Studio is stupid simple. What happened to Twitch Studio? Is there like a reason you can't use it anymore? I'm just curious, I didn't know there was an issue. I need aluminium. Do I have a train that has aluminium in it? Technically. Train, just like come over here for a minute. They injured it? Probably wasn't worth it then for them. Can I get it? I don't think I've got a copper train, do I? You got killed off by Twitch? Well, I mean, if no one needed it, then... I mean, no one is probably the wrong phrase to use, because clearly someone needed it. Like, we're literally talking to them. Okay, so that's making 250. Okay. So. Here's where it starts getting silly. Oh, I made a weird sound there. I would like 9 of these. That's 4. That's 8. Add 1 more. 1 more is 11. That's not actually how numbers work, but that's alright. Okay. So you want 500 degrees gas, which you get from there. Why am I rare? Careful, or my rarity will change when you ask questions like that. See, that's what I'm saying. My rarity has changed. Now I'm epic quality. It's just how it goes. Are those normal pie bots? Those are normal pie bots. That has to go up again for it to be legendary. Actually, out of curiosity, Oh no, it's working. Okay. Okay, so that's going to take my warm bricks and make them hot bricks. Oh. The aluminium's arrived. Peter, the aluminium's here. I don't know why I went to Family Guy thing there. I don't like Family Guy. That's it, huh? That's disappointing. No. No. It actually originally started pre this mod coming out. I understand if you're changing the bitrate, you actually need to restart the stream, which I wouldn't do. Thank you so much for the follow. I had a good time. It's appreciated. I think to change the bitrate midstream you actually can't. This is something that I started, as I said, when they announced quality in Space Age. I was like, well, here's a joke that I'm going to do. And then I did the joke. Throttle my internet. I add a perceived quality filter. I don't actually want to make it frustrating for viewers to watch. It's the common thing you got to be careful of when streaming, that you don't actually want to be a pest. You don't actually want to make your stream unwatchable. Which I have made many times that mistake, to accidentally like take away from the point of the stream. And you're like, ah, right, that makes the stream actually actively worse. Oops. Some people would say it made it better. I generally disagreed. But that's okay. Like, I know people liked Cat of the Month, but that just absolutely took away the purpose of the stream.
That's what the alarm sounds like.
Oh, are we? Oh, jeez. Oh, I don't have my alarm set. Thank you so much for reminding me. Thank you. Beep, beep, beep. That's what the alarm sounds like. Thank you so much, Odaba. You're right. I'm not the pest. Chat is. Chat is only the pest if I let them be. And I deliberately had things that made chat allow to be the pest, and I shouldn't allow that. So anyway, no, quite right. Odaba has reminded me that I do actually need to stop the stream now. Thank you so much. Text speed danger zone. It is potentially, but it's fine. I have so far not had a big problem with it. We'll see. We'll see if someone changes my mind on that one. Alright, well, let's save, because we do need to call it for the night. The best part of Cat of the Month was making a tie. Oh my god, I forgot about the ties. Oh my god. The worst part of Cat of the Month is it took like a couple of minutes every time it got redeemed, and then it was an hour to actually do the Cat of the Month stream proper. It was just like, it was just a lot of time taken away from what I actually wanted to do. It was fun for the first couple of times, and then it was just like, this is tiresome. Anyway, thank you very much everyone for watching today. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. If you are new here, please do consider following. I would appreciate it. And it'll be the best way for you to figure out what the hell I'm doing, because I have no idea really. I will next be streaming on... What's this? I'll be next streaming on Thursday. So this time, right now, is Monday. So if it's Sunday for you, or a different day for you, just figure your clocks out. There's a calendar below. You can have a look at that. Because I believe that works out to your local time. So yes, I'll next be streaming on Thursday, so be here for that. Social links, youtube.com, down here below. YouTube.com/SeiferKatt, that's where I post VODs. I will start uploading Pi very soon. I finished uploading my previous thing. It took me far longer than it should have because I'm lazy. Wait, does that just work? Wow, look at that. That works. Yeah. Wow, look at that. That works. Sorry, I heard myself. Work. Angelica. No, we're not. We can't go into Hamilton songs. We have to end the stream. What was I going to say? Yeah, we'll start posting Pi, so if you want to see the start of that, that's going to start going up on the YouTube channel soon. I want to have a series that only gets played when I'm away putting my son to bed. I don't know what that's going to be, but we'll figure that out soon. Oh no, I was going with Hamilton, the Schuyler sisters. Work, Angelica, work, Eliza and Peggy. The Schuyler sisters. Anyway, no, you can't make me fall into a musical that I've watched and listened to so many times. I'm not that easily baited. I am so that easily baited. Anyway, Good night, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you next time I see ya. Bye. Oh, we're doing the salute thing again. It's been a while.